Hey guys, I'm going for a quick spin and I thought this time I'm going to bring you with me because I'm having to do these recovery rides at the moment and they're pretty they're very quiet for me. It's like but they're very beautiful rides because cycling around Adelaide is really nice because there's these parklands that surround the whole city, and then the beach is really close, the coast is really close, and there's bike paths around the whole lot. So I thought today I'm going to show you what it looks like when I do these rides. It's just quick sort of knee recovery rides, and you can see a little bit of Adelaide, South Australia. And today it's not even hot, so it's 22 degrees right now. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and yeah, it's been raining today, but you know, as you can see, it's not like it's really rainy and cold. So so for those of you who are from Adelaide or know South Australia and Adelaide, I'm going to be riding around the parklands on the west side of the city, over to the river, follow the river out to the coast, along the coast, and then back along the bikeway. It should be about 30 kilometres, I reckon. But I have brought with me, I'll show you this. Oh, Tarindale. Oh my goodness, for those of you who don't, yeah, I fell off a few weeks ago and had to recover from that because of my elbow and my knee, and that's so my elbow's come right. Remember I got that tennis elbow and I couldn't ride for a bit and I couldn't brake, so and that came okay, and then I did that big ride with Dan, and then my knee, I think I've got tennis elbow and my tendonitis or something, tennis knee something in my knee, so I have to just build up the strength again, and it really hurts. So I've got the Voltaren with me to put on if I need it, and just yeah, go for a ride and enjoy the ride, because I can't not ride. You guys know what this is like. You can't not ride, so you have to do something, because otherwise you're just like So today I'm bringing you with me, so I'll show you a little bit of what this is like. So here we go. This is actually, for those of you who don't know, like so this is we're going to go through the cemetery, but the Adelaide is in here, the centre of Adelaide's in here, and it's like a square, and it's surrounded by these parklands. So it's got the South Parklands, the West Parklands, the North Parklands go across here, and then the East Parklands. It's really cool, and the bike paths go through that, and then yeah, it's really cool. It's such an amazing layout for a city. But anyway, let's get going and I'll show you what it's like.
Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin.
So here we're going to go through the cemetery. This is the way to the cemetery. I quite like going through the cemetery. I think it's really cool that they have a bike path through a cemetery. I think it's brilliant. It sort of brings the cemetery to life in a strange sort of way. Actually, they do tours of the cemetery and educate around death and understanding death and that kind of thing. So, which I think is really cool. It's a really healthy outlook. It's a little bit bumpy. Right, so a COVID vaccination clinic up here. It's pretty, remember there's not many people there. So that's a Adelaide High School over here, and that's the city on the other side of the parklands there. So we're just going to go around here. There's the Adelaide Hospital over here. So that's only just recently been built. Before it was down the other end of the city, and now it's over here. You can see that there. I'll stop for a second. So yeah, see Royal Adelaide Hospital. Cyclist. There's where the old jail is this way. I like going past there and the horses. It's really cool. I just love with Adelaide that everything's just so, I don't know, everything's just so accessible. You know, it's a city, but it doesn't feel like a big city, but it has everything a big city has to offer. It's really cool. The old Adelaide jail. You can do ghost tours. And they filmed that movie Escape from Pretoria. Yeah, it's a really good movie actually. I watched that. So yeah, that was all filmed here with Daniel Radcliffe. And the police horses are in here. Are there any? Can we see them? They just sort of clipped in there. You can see some through there, but here we go. So now we're going to go along here, along the river to the coast. It's about a 20-minute ride. About 20 to 30 minutes, depends how fast you're going. It's really cool. And it just follows the river all the way out. Now we are 2 kilometers from the beach. How cool is that? Like you just ride from the city along this awesome river path all the way to the beach. It's so cool. Woo, it's so windy. It's coming straight off the ocean. Can you see the water? You probably can't see it. But this is so cool because this is where the horses are. There's horses just in this paddock here. So yeah. Oh, the horses are on the other side of the river. Often they're in here. There's one in here on this side. Yeah, the horses are on the other side today. One. Here we go, we're at the beach. There. Ta-da. And it's really cool. There's this pelican. It's not a real pelican, but I always think it looks like a real pelican. And the other day I saw it with a seagull on its head. It's cool, look. How cool is that? Look, we've only gone like 15 kilometers. Can you see that? Like 15.6 kilometers, 53 minutes, because I haven't been going fast or anything like that. So 15 kilometers from basically the middle of the city, and we've gone along this beautiful river path to the beach, and here we are. Now I'm going to go across the river here and then go along the coast this way. So we're going to go south along the coast, and then that goes all the way to Glenelg, which is a really cool town or suburb, and lots of people go there for like holidays and swimming and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll go there now. Oh my goodness, the sand. Oh, there's some more. Hang on. Oh, shit. It's such thick sand, and I'm so glad I'm wearing glasses because it's blowing all the sand into my face and into my eye. But luckily I've got these glasses on. It's good to be out of the wind. That was so strong. That crazy headwind with all the sand blowing. Actually, this is quite cool. This comes up and it's the boats pass through here. And sometimes You see dolphins in the water over here. You can see dolphins. And here we are in Glenelg, and so from here we'll just go to the bikeway that takes us back into the city, and it follows the tram line all the way back to the city, which is really cool. This is Glenelg, one of Adelaide's popular destinations. It's really not the best day to bring you to Glenelg, but you get the idea. There's the tram, and we're going to follow the tram line all the way back to the city. And there's a bike path that goes right next to it. Yeah, and this tram just goes between here and Glenelg to the city back again. You can see that there. So now we're going to ride along Jetty Road, which is a crazy road. It's got tram lines, it's got cars, it's got pedestrians, it's just buses like this. So it's just, yeah, and lots of people fall off actually on their bikes when they're trying to go along here because their wheels get stuck in the tram line. And the way to not fall off is like you be really definite in your turning. Like if you're going to go across a tram line, you don't go across like this, you go like this. But anyway, I'll show you what it's like riding along this road with the handlebar camera, because then I can just concentrate. So you're going to have your wits about you when you're on here. You've got to be watching from all directions. And I actually ride with one foot unclipped, just that I'm always ready to put my foot down if I need, because it's not as bad today as what it can be. But on weekends, busy days like around peak time, sunny days when people are at the beach, yeah, it just, you've got to be really, people opening their car doors, parking, getting impatient, people just stepping out, not thinking that there might be a person on a bike. Yeah, and so this is one of the times here. So you can't see me, but I'm indicating because I'm going to go on this tram, between the tram tracks here. See, and you go like that. It's like a real definite turn. And then I'm going to indicate that I'm going to go back off it. Like that. It's the only safest way to go along tram tracks is to be really definite, like go over it sideways, not like, you know, really turning like that. So not on this road long, and then we go on the bike path. It's just a short stretch. Go over here, up over here, because this is where the bike path starts up here. But you go, you can see it's a crazy road to ride, but you just gotta have your wits about you and everything. And then now we're on a bike path all the way back to the city, so yeah. But on the other side of this is the Morford Vale racecourse where they have the horse racing. Let's see if you can see anything. I don't think you can see anything in here. That's the Adelaide Showgrounds in there. The train station, the Adelaide Showground train station. But yeah, the show hasn't been on because of COVID for the last couple of years, so there's lots of events and things there. And here we are back in the city, and I've got like 3% left on my GoPro, so we're not right at the very start of where we started, but we almost are. We've done 31 kilometres. And it's taken a couple of hours, so I'll put a link to this route for anyone who's interested in copying it. I'll put a link to it in the description below, so you can do this. It's a really cool route from the city out along the bike paths along the river to the coast and then back along the tram line, so it's really, really cool. Anyway, hopefully my knee will be better soon and I can be back out doing all these other bigger adventure rides, but thank you for joining me on my knee recovery ride and keeping me company. Bye!
Let me show you a place.